All right, I am here to show you one of our latest portal and where we are with it right now. We're actually at the end of phase 1 for Homestead Food Pantry. It's a local food pantry portal that we developed for an organization right here in Homestead, Florida that provides food pantry services for local residents. Now they work with USDA, so there's that whole back office side of things, and I'm going to show you how we're slowly integrating into that as well. So let me just log right in and start showing you the system. All right, so this is our home page currently, and again we're at phase 1, so there are things that are still being developed right now. We're starting phase 2, and things that we have planned for the future, as well as possible integrations down the road. So as you can see, the home page is fairly simple. It has clients, volunteers, and inventory. If you click on each respective category, you'll see a breakdown. And these are quick graphical reports, just like a quick dashboard. Okay, we do intend to, as we build more elements into the project, to have them reflect through this homepage dashboard as well. So let me take you into the next section, which is the settings. It's just a way to manage your current account. Right now I'm logged in as Miguel Rengifo. That's me, and right now we just have name and email address and then change password. It's fairly simple. As far as clients are concerned, this is where we start getting into the gist of the application. And this is, by clients, we're referring to the people, the families that come in on a weekly basis to receive their food. And for each family or household, we have a record. And this is the main grid, which includes client ID, name, address, and their eligibility code. And if you look at the profile, we also have the phone number, the gender, how many adults and children in the household, and any comments. Also a list of all the visit dates, in other words, the dates that they've come in to collect their food. So if we go back to the main grid, we're also developing this print card feature, which allows the office to pretty much print a card for that individual or that family and have them hold on to it during the process of collecting their food. It makes things easier and it streamlines the process. But again, we're just underway with this, so we're still developing this feature. As far as editing and deleting, it's pretty straightforward. That's what you're doing. And then the add visit, I'm not going to click it now because it'll do it on this live data, but it actually adds today's date as the most recent visit date for them. So let's move on to volunteers. Volunteers is a similar format, a couple different fields, but it's a similar way of logging and managing this data. And then we have inventory. A pretty simple system right now. It's just a 1.0 version of managing the inventory, and all it is the type of food and the quantity. Okay. Next we have groups, which is for the volunteers to be classified into certain groups, and these are the organizations that volunteer, or they come out and help out. So we have these classified and managed through this area. Reports. we have client reports at this time. So if we run this query right now, we'll get everything between August 25th and September 1st. And this is what it looks like. Now this is what actually is submitted to the organization that provides, whatever resources. So these reports can be electronically submitted, or they can be manually submitted. I mean, they can be printed out. We have a print function right here, and they can be printed out directly and mailed directly, or turned over directly to either the USDA or whatever organization needs to receive these type of reports. So we are working on creating other types of reports, whether they are variations of client reports or other types, including volunteer or inventory reports. Now, another thing that we're working on is a way to create a seamless integration of submitting these reports directly to the organizations, and we're working on establishing the connection either through an API or a automated service other than email. Email can always be done anyway, but we want to do it straight through the system, so it's seamless and it's logged and the history is kept, and everyone knows what's been submitted and what hasn't been submitted. So it'll be a great addition to the system once we have that piece in, especially for conserving paper and time and money for everyone involved in this process. It can be quite tedious. So that's under development right now. And the other thing I wanted to show you was users. Now these are, we call them users, but they're actually administrators. So this is everyone who has access to this very system and can manage, view, or at least have access to the system at some level. And then we have a built-in mail link that we have because we have emails associated with these accounts. It requires a secondary authentication, but we wanted to integrate it within the system as well. And of course, then we have our log out button. So this concludes our phase 1 walkthrough of Homestead Food Pantry, and we're excited because we already have this client using the system, but we also have a lot of plans for further expansion and further clients down the road. So if you have any questions, please contact me directly, and my email is right here. Actually, you can contact me here, or you can call me at 561-267-3325. Thank you.